YouTube, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on that watch button to view today's video. Before I introduce today's content, let me remind you guys of the importance of liking and sharing my videos. It really helps my channel to grow. Thank you each and every one of you for 215 subscriptions as of today. I do appreciate each and every one of you. 215 people might not be a lot to many people, but I appreciate each and every one of you. If you viewed the last two videos that I had posted, thank you so much for viewing them. Remember to like and to share today's video, to subscribe to my channel, and when you subscribe, please put on your notification bell so that you can see every time that I post my content here on YouTube. Once again, I just like to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed, commented, and even those people who have participated in my videos. Without you, I could not have made it so far, and I have been receiving tremendous positive messages about my channel, and people are liking the content. So I do hope that you continue to stay with me as I go along this journey of bringing Guyana to your homes. With that being said, let me introduce today's video. In today's video, we will be doing part 2 of the questions that girls are too afraid to ask guys, but in today's video we will be doing the reverse. We are going to be doing questions that guys aren't man enough to ask women. So I invite you to sit back and relax and enjoy today's content.
Mommy, when you watch, just don't look at your daughter in a different way after this, right? All right.
Hi there, ladies.
Hello, Lois.
So you guys are going to introduce yourselves. We'll start with the person that we've already met here on my channel, and then we'll go to our new guest.
Hello, everyone. I'm Destiny. You probably remember that angry-looking single mom. And I'm sure y'all might see me just smiling weirdly. I'm trying, right? I'm trying with the face today.
Hi guys, Kathleen here, first time. Hope you guys enjoy today's video. Yeah.
Okay guys, so this is part 2 of the questions that we had from the previous video, where we did it with the two guys when we asked them questions that girls are too afraid to ask guys. But in today's video we are going to do the flip of it, where we're going to ask questions that men aren't man enough to ask women. So we have quite a few questions that the guys sent out. The first one, by no means is it meant to scare you guys, but the first question is, does size matter? So anybody could answer.
For me, to some extent, on a scale, for me, I prefer average rather than you go reach too far left or too far right, you know, if you know what I mean. Not too much on the tiny side and not too much on the huge side, right in the middle.
Split in the middle.
But apart from that, if you know you're lacking in some area, then you gotta make up in the other areas, you know. You gotta perfect the other things, so the girl gonna know, okay, this one in you know. But when you do this, you can definitely make up for it. So for me,
anything to say?
No, for me, it really doesn't matter. You know, it's not the size. You know, it's the motions. Yeah.
once you know what we're doing.
Okay, so I figured this one is a question that this guy always wanted to ask. How would you get a guy to notice you?
I never really had to try. So I guess men like confident women though. If a man sees you walking, despite what you might be wearing, when you walk with a certain confidence, you have that, you know, your neck up and your shoulders back, and you happy about how you feel. People see it in you when you smile. I'm not one to talk about smiling, but when you smile, you're confident, and so people admire that. So I guess once you're happy with yourself, and people will notice that and you know, see you.
Agreed. You know how did that forget daughters?
I know that.
That daughters be.
Why do some women prefer sweet, nerdy guys?
Can't relate, to be honest.
This man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
I guess some women always go through the whole guy phase. The bad guy. And I think they say it's usually it's the good girls that want the bad guys, you know, opposites attract.
I wanna see where you got it. I'm the hottest around there.
But for me, it's not the whole nerdy guy, hood guy agitation. If the guy is a nice guy, whether he prefer the streets once it's not nothing illegal, or if you prefer the books and the whole banking agitation, once I like you, we vibe does it. So I can't speak for them out there.
What is your preference during coitus? Is it hardcore or love making, and why?
You taking this one first?
I like a mixture of both, you know? Because it depends on your mood sometimes.
Exactly.
You want it slow, then the next time, you know, you just want me banging into walls and things.
Yeah.
You know?
Give them a little slow rate, see if they like this slow thing. Give them a fast thing. You know what I mean? Give them ice up or lash down, see if they like it rough. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta give them a ice up a lash down so they get respect for you. You know what I mean? Yeah, give them a fucking choke, so choke them, get them cough, you know.
It's all about the mood.
Yeah, the mood, definitely.
Okay, so this one here,
But wait, Lois, before you go to the next question, there shouldn't be something you're afraid to ask your woman. I mean, if you're all together, you could ask her, baby, you like this or you prefer this, and you do what she likes, or y'all do, even if she likes it hard and you like it slow. Sometimes y'all do it soft and nice and romantic, and then sometimes, you know, you wake up the neighbors. Yeah. You shouldn't be afraid to ask your woman, the man.
alright. Why do women confess to cheating on their husband or boyfriend when they know men can't handle heartbreak like women?
You know the type to give me man bun, but now me I think about it.
So I think the question the person is trying to ask, why would you okay, your husband or your boyfriend catch you cheating and then you go and confess to them, okay, well, yes, I do it, knowing that men cannot handle heartbreak the same way that women.
Maybe it could be one or two things. Could be that she cheated because he cheated, so it was a spite thing, so confessing is just letting him know, you know, I did what you did, so we even. Or it could be sometimes it bothering her conscience, so she just want get it off your chest. But I wouldn't really know, because I am married and I ain't about the cheating life, so
Speak the truth
I
and
won't
shame
know.
the devil.
Yeah. Or sometimes the confessing could be a way to get out. You know, he can be angry and this other guy might be somebody you really want. So you confess, you know, you gotta move on and you go with this new guy that you're interested in.
A whole entanglement.
Yeah.
Alright. So does the weight of a man matter in a relationship?
Not
Gotta
really.
be like some muscular guy, or you could deal with a dad bod or like a slim guy.
I think that's up to personal preference, you know, because vice versa, guys, they got guys that I would walk the road and they won't pay 5 cents for me because I'm not the type.
Yeah.
And you know, some guys really like the thick girls and some don't. So women, I guess some of us like the muscular guys and some like the little chunky ones and the skinny ones. Yeah.
Fikiana.
It doesn't really matter to me though. If I like you, I like you. I mean, if I'm not comfortable with certain things, I'll tell you. But if I like you, I like you.
I agree with her. I don't have a preference, you know, but you can't too skinny again.
You're a thick woman.
Yes, but then again, I don't want all the muscular, because you know sometimes the muscles is just
Turn
muscle.
you.
Yeah, you know. So yeah, once I vibe with you.
Okay. If you have been with your partner for 3 years and you find out that he has an STD and has given it to you, are you staying with him, and why? Or why not? You know, recently we see a video with some strange stuff, so
Cringe level. For me, I don't know.
I guess it depends
It
on
depends.
the severity of the STD.
Yeah, but then no. Like, I don't mean I can't trust you.
Yeah.
You give me STD, like, nah. I don't let you. I sorry. And I might do something to you too, but
Too nice to him, the boy love him belly, just pause.
it all depends.
Why is it him?
No, they're too extreme again.
It's something that you got before we got together,
So
or
the
something
question
that
is,
like he cheated and got it and gave it to me.
I believe that you cheated like in a relationship and this is how you get it.
Gotta go.
I don't know, David. I don't know. Cause you don't cheat. That's one thing that would upset me, and then
Come with
you
a
probably,
whole baggage.
you know, put me at risk. Probably change certain aspects of my life, either temporarily or for the rest of my life. So I don't know how to deal with it. Honestly, I guess it depends on how much I love the man and what STD it is and all of that.
So
I know.
to me, it's got to do with whether or not it's your husband or whether it's your boyfriend, or does that matter? Like if it's your husband, you're still left here.
I mean,
I don't know if I would left my husband.
I no.
I don't know if I would left my husband.
Right?
Probably not.
There's a very tough question that it depends.
I mean, if it is that he confessed and let's say it's something like HIV, we gonna live with it for the rest of our lives. I mean, yeah, there's something that you're gonna be too happy about, but at the end of the day, we both have it now.
Yeah.
We are already married. I guess we just have to learn to adjust.
That crosses a boundary of trust.
That is true. That's true. But then people have gotten over worse than that.
Yep.
So I'm saying if you're married and it is that you want to make it work, then
It depends on your level of maturity as well, and
True.
what you expect out of your relationship.
I guess how I found out as well. Not like I don't know. Yeah, like if someone call me up, or it depends on how I find out too.
Alright. Why do women feel they need to be on top during coitus, then get tired after 2 strokes?
Why?
Woo.
That's a question. That's a
It's not that you want to be on top, you know. Sometimes some men love to see the woman on top, so you just go for please them, you know. But you know your knees little feeble and your them things, so you're gonna try your
Your
best
legs don't work like they used to before.
to keep up the same way. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're switching around, you know, you do this, you do that, and then you end up on top, but sometimes you
knees give out.
your knees you start to get cramped, you feel worse yet if you're on the rug, you know they're gonna bruise up. So
Carpet
I'm sorry, if I'm tired, we gonna switch it up. When you're tired, we switch it up. So sorry, if it's anything, we can probably practice more, and I can probably do a little more squats to improve my stamina. But what I could tell you,
The next question is, how do you feel when a guy gets soft during intimacy? As in, he
So take off me short. Now usually when I take off me short and them thing, I don't get vibes. You know what I mean? I don't got to talk to the boy for tell the boy say yo operation mode. I don't get vibes. So I so yeah. So going on, man. Anyways, I say it's probably a late start to get in. You don't know you don't start on time all the time.
this is his stance.
get it if it's like if it's like your husband or your boyfriend and it's not something that's happened all the time, then he could just be tired or stressed or something. We can do something to get it back, or if he need a rest, no problem with me. But if it's a first time citation, you know, and you just you really saluting the flag, you know, I might give you another chance. And then if I see it's a pattern, you gotta go to a doctor, probably get some builders or something. But I wanna shame you or anything fit, because there are all kinds of reasons behind it happening.
Can you do hands or no hands? And are you an expert at doing gum, or you have to do it with teeth? If you understand what the question is saying.
I understand the question, but I just wondering why the person that asked the question didn't really ask the girlfriend. No, you know what I mean? Whether I could do it or not gonna really interest you, right? I mean,
Alright, so I guess we could restructure the question. Which one do you think guys like? Hands or no hands, or teeth and gum, or just gum?
Nobody likes teeth.
That's true. That is true.
But some guys like hand.
Yeah.
You know, when you want to spice it up a little and looking like a little pro, you're not gonna use your hand. He's a bad cat. But it all depends.
Yeah, different guys like different things. I know a guy told me the sloppier the better for you. One of my friends from work, he said, Destiny, the sloppier it is,
the better.
Listen, juices, everything running down, I love that. Like, okay. Alright.
Why is it that some women are comfortable being a side piece but get out of character when a second side piece comes into play? So you're already a side piece, this person got the main chick, and then you're the side piece, and then you get mad when a next woman comes into play. Why is that?
There's not a triangle, there's a square.
There's a square. There's not an entire.
I feel we would get at least one side chick question, you know. Like, I know it would come.
Tell you know a little story. Me have a man, why have a woman when don't know about me.
Why think is sometimes as the side chick, you probably think in the event of any unforeseen circumstances with the wife or main chick, you're gonna step up to the plate, you know, because you own PC heart or whoever lies even telling you, right? So when you bring another woman into play, like how much he heart he really sharing out or really going on. I suppose if I know I can't get you, it's because you're there with she, you're home with your wife. But now when I can't get you, I hear you at a bar somewhere with she, and me now your wife, and no. That's why I listen. I have done it, but I never decide citation. It's too complicated and stressful.
What about you, Pastor?
I've never actually been in that situation, to be honest. But I mean, everybody got feelings, you know. So if I know you get your woman, right? Granted, and I dip on the side. Now I would feel a way for know that I don't decide. You get somebody in the other side, so like pick a struggle.
And sometimes it's what these guys, the dreams these guys sell the side chick, right? They're trying, some of them just make the wives or girlfriend sound like the worst person in the world, and he only there with you because of the children or because of circumstances and all of these things. He telling her the poor woman are doing everything for you back home. So when he tell you this and you feel okay, he only with her because of circumstances, he loved me, and then you hear you with somebody else, then you don't expect the girl to get upset.
Inch your feelings.
Yeah, buddy.
This person wants to know, would you have an abortion and why, or why not? I figure for me, let me come in the frame and answer this question. I hope they can see me. So this question for me, I would have to answer this like it depends on the situation. If you're married, I'm answering from a married woman's perspective. If you're married and you become pregnant and the pregnancy brings with it complications, like is me or the baby, and I could always try for another baby, but you can't have another me.
Right.
And I haven't, at this age, I don't think I have lived my life to its fullest. So even though it's sad and many people might not agree with it, I would give my life another chance. If it were the case that it was a 9-month pregnancy, that would be a little bit more difficult for me. But if I know that the child will be born like with a deformity or some defect or something, I will terminate the pregnant. Well, I wouldn't bring that baby. I wouldn't bring the child into the world. I know that you can't have an abortion at that point in life, but I would choose for the child to die peacefully. I know a lot of people will have a problem with this answer, but I mean, I can go again for another child. But why bring a child into the world to struggle and to be laughed at? This world is already very hard, and people are very harsh to children with disabilities. I wouldn't like that for my child. That would break my heart. If it's the earliest stages of the pregnancy and I know that the child is going to be deformed and they're not going to live a good life, I think abortion would be an option that I would choose. I know a lot of people, especially Christian people, will not agree with this answer, but I've always said to myself, I will not bring a child into the world if they have to struggle in that way. I don't know, since I'm no longer in the situation where I'm a girlfriend, but I think if I were a girlfriend and I had gotten pregnant and I was probably like a teenager, so I don't think I would give up my baby. Once the baby is in good health or whatever, it doesn't matter what I would have had to do to make that child comfortable and to raise that child, I would not have had an abortion. So for me, in answering that question, it depends on whether or not the child will come into the world with severe disabilities. I'm not talking like with a limp or like a cleft lip or so. I'm talking about hole in the heart and brain tumor. Those things, I can't handle those things. So yeah, that's how I would answer that question. I don't know if you guys want to say anything else.
No.
For me, it depends. I saw a post from a guy on Facebook I think it was this morning about that same thing. He was very against abortion. He said it was murder. The doctor that performed it is a murderer, and the mother is a murderer, and so. But I have a completely opposite view. I think it's up to the mother. If you want to do it and you have your reasons for doing it, then I know the question asked about me, but I'm just speaking in general. If you want to do it and you have your reasons for doing it, then go ahead and do it, because I don't think you should. I mean, you had sex and you got pregnant, but I don't think you should be forced into having a child when you're not ready to have a child. So if you choose that now is not the time, or this is not the person, or the situation that brought it about is not ideal for you, then I don't have a problem. Yeah, definitely. So I won't have a problem with it.
The next question is, would you date a guy in a wheelchair or a guy that is disabled?
No.
No.
I'm sorry.
Why or why not?
Because I don't know. Every time I look at you, probably might feel sad or something. So I can't do it. I mean, it's one thing if I was with him and he got in an accident or something, and if my husband or whatever, I'll have to deal with that. But otherwise, no, I don't think I can do that.
That's not something I ever really thought about, and if he in a wheelchair, more than likely he probably not gonna be able to have sex and all of that. So that would be a big thing to say, yes, I'm going to marry, or yes, I want you. I don't know, but as she said, if it's somebody somebody you're married to, or you have a strong relationship with, and then those circumstances happen, God forbid, then you're gonna find. I wouldn't leave you because of that,
What do you think about guys with tattoos, and are they the guys for you?
For me, it really doesn't matter. I mean, I don't like the tattoo on the face thing.
I was just thinking that.
It looks so ghetto. Sorry to say, but some people just put on tattoo just for the fun of it, because it look cute. I had always wanted a tattoo, but I don't want it anymore, because I think about when I get old,
how we gonna look.
So it didn't matter. But once on the face, like eyes, and it's a no for me. personally.
Well, I would be very hypocritical to say I don't want to get rid of tattoo because I have a tattoo. But if I could go over again to 10 years ago, I probably wouldn't put on a tattoo. But like she said, I didn't like the face. But if he got a tattoo, if he got a tattoo or several tattoos, it doesn't really bother me. Even if he doesn't have one and during the relationship he chooses to put it on, doesn't really bother me either.
Because as you know, certain kinds of jobs will not take you once
Right.
you have a tattoo. Like for instance, the bank
Once it's visible.
would not hire you.
Yeah, I think the
Even if it's
army.
on your hand, the army.
Yeah.
And then we can link this question to another question that I'm about to ask. So financial wise, if you're looking for a guy with a certain kind of job, I believe a stigma is already attached to a guy that has a tattoo in his face, right? So
Like he's a bad guy.
Yeah. I think the tattoo in the face, I think the one under the eyes
The
got a
teardrop.
special meaning and all of that. So yeah.
okay. So would you knowingly date a mama's boy? And if you unknowingly date a mama's boy and found out, how would you handle that?
First things first, I cannot date a mama's boy. But if it do happen that I'm dating a guy and he's a mama's boy, we gonna get a serious conversation. Because like if something happened between me, you can run to your mother. You know, we should be able to sit as adults and talk about it. So I don't know.
I think it depends on how extreme the mama to son relationship is, right? Because I've heard stories about guys calling the mother right after sex and all of these things with the girlfriends and the wife. But I love a guy that loves his mother and he wants to spend time with his mother. Because if I see you and I date you and I hear you don't talk to your mother and you're cussing out your mother, I can kind of, you know, if
Look
you
at
could do it to your mother, then you know.
Exactly.
So I don't really have a problem if you have a good relationship with your mother. But when we get married, what's the quotable? What the Bible say? You leave your mother and go to your wife, right? So once you understand that and we have the understanding and your mother like me and we have a good relationship, then I really
So the
too
next
big on it.
question is, who is sitting in the front seat, you or his mom?
Ay, ay, ay. Why you married? I think your wife becomes number one.
I don't care. I don't care. It's a seat. Let your mother go in front. I don't care. I mean, his mother can be in the car all the time. I always in front, right? So if we take him mommy somewhere or we going on, that's just I don't have a problem.
You see, it had a video is on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next question is, which race of men in Guyana are least appealing, and do you have a preference in men, in the race of man that you date?
You know they said the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. So I like my men dark, right? I mean, I would have dated people other than, you know, but the least appealing, I think, is them Chinese. I won't date a Chinese man, you know, but yeah, dark for me.
I think all of my answers I start with I apologize if you all notice it, right? But if you line them up, my past, if you've lined them up, you probably would say that I don't have a preference because I got them mixed up along the lines, you know. Probably the only guy I never dated is probably a Chinese guy indeed, but it's not that I wouldn't count him out entirely.
So did we answer the question of which race is most appealing?
I don't like the question. I don't like
It's kind of like
yeah, I think it's kind of
racist.
yeah. I don't like the question, which it depends on who you're asking. They got people with different preferences.
Exactly.
That would be
I guess
our.
it comes down to the woman, what she likes.
That would be that would be
Let's
our
not lie,
preference
in
asking.
Guyana, we have a race problem here.
Right.
People go for the lighter skin tones.
Yep.
For what reason, God, I don't know.
The one curly here.
Yeah. So does a guy have to be in a better paying job than you for you to date him?
No. I would have dated guys, you know, that weren't even working. So I mean, no. It didn't matter still, but I won't date a broke pocket man right now. Same way, but you know, it's alright.
I do it again. Sorry. Yeah, but there's a guy making more. I don't think it matters. Because that could be his situation now and then a year from now, or so, you don't know. Depends on his potential and his dreams and so on, because everybody ain't gonna be the same way all the time. So I wouldn't count you out entirely because just looking at the numbers. I would probably look at the entire situation.
Is it okay for your girlfriend to date your ex after you?
Wait.
Is it okay for your friend to date your ex after you?
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, I don't care. I
Don't
mean,
bother me. I done with you.
yeah, I don't care. And if he's a certain category, my real friends,
You would- exactly.
she ain't gonna even want them. She don't want them. But I don't care. You go for it. Maybe y'all gonna be better.
This question is the person that asked the other race question. Which race or skin color of women do you think get the most attention in Guyana, and why?
I think Guyanese men generally like the mixed light skin types more.
Because
But I
they
find
are
a lot of them into the dark girls as well too. A lot of them condemn the whole bleaching thing lately. So you find that a lot of the women would have been bleaching, and the guys are attracted to that, and then they got the ones who say, "Me wonder," I like dark skinned girls.
Okay, should men shave down there, or
Of course.
Yes,
We don't need no bushy part. It's a jungle. We go.
Hells, yes.
trim that.
Yes, definitely.
okay? So, what do women classify as a hood guy or a nice guy? We had a question like this before.
Yeah.
If you would date a hood
I
guy,
guess what guy is
rough and rugged.
yeah, I guess he probably don't have an office job. He probably, maybe lime on the car, no.
Selling dope.
He necessarily gonna be doing illegal stuff.
Could be a taxi
Maybe.
driver.
That's not hood.
I don't think taxi driver is not hood. Hood is like, he probably got a gun
Exactly.
and
Side chick.
car tint up in certain places. No, baby, you can't go. I mean, the guy is going to. It's not a place for you.
Okay, so why can't women just say what they want, whether it is food, drinks, or otherwise?
For me, sometimes I be worried about your pocket, right? Sometimes what you want.
The question in that, also whether or not physically during sex tell them what you want, and emotionally such as your love language. So why is it that we just can't say what we want?
I am actually working on that.
Yeah. Me too. I'm not the
Work in progress.
I'm not the type to. Maybe I guess it's some level of independence. Yeah. For me, I was single for a while, so being accustomed to, making my own decisions and doing everything for myself. When you're now in a relationship and you gotta share certain things with somebody, you gotta adapt. Adjust and adapt to them.
Okay, so why do women preach equality but yet expect the man to pay on a date? What do you think about that?
Isn't that you expect him to pay? Some men don't want you. It's like, baby, we just split the bill. They gonna feel like a little less of a man. A woman pay. No, I got everything covered. So it all depends.
Depends, because some guys now looking for you, mind them, and looking for you buy. Before you could say, they buy a drink for me. So
Exactly. Send me home in this time.
yeah, but if you're married or you're dating, your husband will probably pay most times when you go. But nothing wrong if a day is surprising and you say, baby, I know I can pay, or I'm taking you out on a date and you pay for it. But a first date, no. To me, a first date, definitely the guy got pay. It's not really about for me. I'm for equality, but still certain things I like the traditional sense.
Alright. What is the woman's role as a wife and as a girlfriend in a relationship?
I still learning.
So I can come in the frame.
Yeah, I just saying maybe the wife could answer the question.
Okay, so for me, well, what I've been learning so far, the role of the wife in a relationship from a biblical perspective is that she should honor and respect her husband. She is the brace for her husband. It is her job to keep the home a livable space. Not saying that she is the one that is supposed to only do all the housework and so, but she's the one to add that feminine touch to the home. She's there to help him make decisions side by side. They are partners. She is not a slave to him. Submission simply means that it's not that I'm your slave, but it means that I'm there to go with what you as the head of the home say, not your demands, but the decisions that we would have made jointly. I'm there to help you with those decisions and to help you to make decisions, to make the home feminine, to be your brace in times of hardship or struggle. So from a biblical perspective, the woman is there to be the rib and backbone of the husband. From the girlfriend's perspective, what was I as a girlfriend? What was my duty? To look cute.
Guys looking for more than that. You bring any clothes.
Why you wash?
You got bring food every day. That's why they. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So I think it depends on the preference of the couple and how serious they are.
Okay, so the final question is, if a woman makes more money, should she pay the heavier bills in the home? No, I don't think so. If you are in a mature relationship and you guys decide that you're gonna put all your money together, you won't even know who is paying the heavier bill, because I mean all the money is there and it's our money, not mine or your money. So I guess it's both of us going to be paying the heavier bills, because if we don't know whose money it is paying the bill, everybody's paying it. So if you're mature enough, you should have a budget and a plan for your finances. So for me, from my view or my opinion is that if our budget is merged or our finances are merged, we will be paying it together and there will be no cause for conflict.
Right.
Agreed.
So guys, that has brought us to the end of this video. I do hope that you guys enjoyed today's content. Thank you to Destiny and to Kathleen for making an appearance in today's video. We were supposed to have someone else here, but unfortunately that young lady could not make it. But nevertheless, I think today's video was well done, and I like this discussion. It was a good one, and I like that people are willing to have these discussions and that you guys are willing to send out those questions. So that's the end of today's video, guys. Remember, if you like the video, to comment in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on it. Please look at the previous video to get a backstory of what we are doing with this video. And if you like the video, like it and share it. Subscribe to my channel and put on your notification bell. So guys, until next time, bye.